Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be more of a skin focused video. I'm going to share some tips and tricks with you guys in how I apply my foundation and concealer where it doesn't cake nor crease and the end result is flawless. So if this interests you, definitely keep on watching. If you're not subscribed to my channel, subscribe for some more. Give this video a big thumbs up. And enough chatting, let's get started. Now definitely before anything else, you want to make sure your skin is well prepped. So that means cleansing every day, day and night, exfoliating 1 to 3 times a week, depending on your skin type, and of course moisturizing. Now I'm not going to go so in depth on my whole skincare routine. I definitely will be posting a video really soon, so definitely stay tuned in for that. But that could just be one of the reasons why you may be experiencing a cakey foundation result, also known as cake face, and that is simply because of your skincare routine. So I already cleansed my face, and what I love to use right afterwards, and I also leave my skin just a little bit damp, and the one that I'm going to be using today in this tutorial is from Jurlique. It's their Rose Water Balancing Mist, or from Tatcha, the Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. These are great options. It soothes, restores, and hydrates your skin. It also allows your skin to absorb any kind of serums or moisturizing ingredients that you're going to be applying afterwards. Next, I definitely love to use my hyaluronic acid serum. The one I'm going to use today is from Cosmetica Skincare. It's a natural skin filler, so it definitely hydrates your skin, it restores your skin, and it also plumps up your skin, and everyone loves that. Now I'm going to use my moisturizer, and the one I'm going to use today is from Olay. It's their Total Effect 7-in-1. It's an anti-aging moisturizer. A big bonus for me, it's that it's fragrance free, and not only that, they sell one with SPF and one without SPF, so you can use it either day or night. So now I'm going to also moisturize my eyes. Now the reason I do that is simply because the skin around our eyes is a lot different from the rest of our skin. It's thinner, it's more sensitive, it has fewer oil and water glands, so it definitely needs moisture. The one I'm going to use today is from Clinique. It's their Pep Star Eye Cream. This is great stuff. Not only that, applying an eye cream is going to help prevent any kind of creasing from occurring from when you do apply foundation or concealer around your eyes. Now we're up to primers, and it is so important to definitely research which primer suits your skin best. Are you looking for an oil reducing primer, a hydrating primer, a primer that can help conceal blemishes or fine lines or minimize pores temporarily? Do you need one primer for your entire face? Do you need 2 primers for 2 sections of your face? Do you need one with a treatment like salicylic acid because you do have breakouts? All of these are so important to consider. So today I'm going to go in my Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer, and I'm only going to apply this to my T-zone area since I do have enlarged pores and fine lines. Then I'm going to take my Laura Mercier Hydrating Primer, and I'm only going to apply this to the outer points of my face since I tend to get dry patches there. Not stress enough to keep your tools clean. Yes, you could do a quick fix. I have the MAC brush cleanser. I also have used the Clinique brush cleanser as well as the Sephora one. They are great. I definitely recommend deep cleaning at least 1 to 2 times a week. I love to use Head and Shoulders shampoo. It has antifungal and antibacterial properties, and it will for sure get rid of all that nasty gunk and bacteria buildup that you just do not want to keep applying on your face, because you will break out and you will be very pissed at yourself. Another thing to consider before just jumping right into your foundation, you need to ask yourself if you need a color corrector. Do you have any redness? Do you have dark spots? Do you have any discoloration whatsoever on your face? A color corrector can make a huge difference. And don't just think you can take a regular concealer and cover those up, because it will peek through your foundation. And not only that, you're adding more product on your face, and that can also cause that cakey face result, and you don't want that. Let's also say you decide to ignore those flaws and still just went in with your foundation. It's still going to peek through, and it can come off as a blotch on your face, and a crazy looking blotch too. It can look gray, black, purple, a blotch nonetheless. So definitely consider a color corrector. Now for me, I do have dark spots on my face. I was a very stubborn child, never put any sunblock on whatsoever, and I do have a little bit of sun damage. So I love to use my LA Girl Pro Conceal. It's a peach corrector. It's brand new from them. They have a great array of color correctors, and it's only $5 each. And I'm only going to apply this to the areas on my face where I do have my discoloration, and then I'm just going to blend it out lightly with my finger. we can finally move on to foundation, and I either love to use my damp beauty blender or my Sigma flat kabuki brush. Even when I do use my brush, I still finish off with my damp beauty blender because the beauty blender finish is absolutely amazing. But if you do decide to use a brush, just as a damp beauty blender is damp, I definitely recommend spritzing the top of the brush head slightly with like MAC Fix Plus. That's going to make the application go on a lot smoother. I recommend doing patting motions throughout the face or slight circular motions. No hard circular motions, no up and down or brushing around. Don't do that. That's going to make your pores stand out more, as well as your fine lines, and that can also be another result of cake face. So today I'm going to go in with the Born This Way foundation from Too Faced. I got it in warm beige since I am self-tanned and I need to match the rest of my body. I am going to use my brush and then finish off with the beauty blender so you guys have a better idea in what I meant and how to blend out the foundation with your brush. And I'm just going to put 2 pumps of this on top of my brush and just begin to blend it out. Then I just put my brush down and I'm going to finish it off with my beauty blender. Now it's time to conceal. I definitely recommend using a concealer that's anywhere 1 to 3 shades lighter than your natural skin tone or the color of your foundation. My ultimate favorite concealers of all time is the NARS concealer, the Tarte Shape Tape, the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, and honestly for $5, the LA Girl Pro Conceal does not disappoint. They're all really good concealers. So today I'm just going to go in with my NARS concealer in Custard, and I'm just going to begin to highlight underneath my eyes, and I do a little check mark as well as my chin, and on the other side of my eyes doing the same check mark. A little on my forehead and the bridge and tip of my nose. I also love to highlight my Cupid's bow. Now I'm going to begin to blend out my concealer. I am going to use my beauty blender, but if you do want to use a brush, I definitely recommend a brush that looks like this. It's a domed head brush, and this brush is from Stella in number 33. And I'm going to use the tip of the beauty blender to get into the most difficult areas, which is usually the inner corner of the eyes and around the eyes. Now we're going to want to set those concealed areas with a setting powder. My favorite powders to use is either the Kat Von D Lock-It Translucent Setting Powder or the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. The whole point of using a setting powder not only prolongs your makeup wear, but it gives such a beautiful natural matte finish to it as well. You could apply the setting powder all over your face if you want, or just to the areas where you're most oiled prone, which tends to be like the T-zone area, because that's just going to help control it. And if you do decide to cream contour or apply any kind of liquids to your face, do it now beforehand, because you never want to apply cream or liquid on top of powder. That's just going to be another result to cake face. So today I am going to use the Kat Von D Translucent Setting Powder with my beauty blender. You don't have to use a beauty blender if you don't want to. You could use a regular powder brush like this, or you can get these very inexpensive sponges. I got a whole bag of these. They're an assortment of cosmetic sponges for like $3. So I just poured some of the Kat Von D translucent powder into the top. I'm going to take my beauty blender and just pick up some of the product. I'm just going to begin to set under my eyes, my forehead, and if you want, you could apply the setting powder along your jawline. Then allow the powder to sit and bake for like about a minute or two, and then you're just going to want to swipe it away with a powder brush. I'm going to use this Too Faced Mr. Right brush with this cute little bow tie, looking all dapper. And then you're just going to want to swipe away the excess. Now it doesn't have to end at the setting powder. If you're having a long day, if sweat is going to be involved, if you're going to a party, I definitely suggest applying a powdered foundation. This is just going to secure your makeup and make it last a lot longer, not to mention look flawless. So I'm going to use the MAC Studio Fix Foundation in NC30 with my Real Technique setting brush, and I'm just going to apply it along those areas where I applied the setting powder. Now after all is done, you definitely want to set and lock your makeup in place. I definitely recommend either MAC Fix Plus, the Urban Decay one is really good, and the one I am going to use today is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Spray and Set. I was really shocked at this. I know it's a drugstore product, but it was pricey. I got it literally for like $20. That's like $2 to $3 less than MAC Fix Plus, but it's great and it works very well. So I'm just going to change really quick, apply some eyelashes and eye makeup, and I'll be right back. And that is it, you guys. This is the final result. I really hope you enjoyed this video tutorial. I really hope the tips and tricks come in handy. Definitely give this video a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to my channel already, definitely subscribe so you don't miss another video posting from me ever again. And I can't wait to see you all next time. Bye.